Hi everyone, today I want to show you a very simple Rajma recipe that I'm gonna cook in my Instant Pot using the slow cook method. So your Instant Pot is a multifunctional equipment, and you can not just use it for pressure, but you can use slow cook, you can use like multiple modes in here, and so there's so much you can do with it. So today I wanted to show you how to make Rajma or red kidney beans. So my Instant Pot is hot, as you can see, and I'm gonna add a little bit of oil. And again, very simple ingredients. So I have my spice box here. I have one small to medium sized onion, along with 2 cloves of garlic and 1 piece of ginger, like a half an inch of piece of ginger, all blended together in here. You can also choose to just finely chop, works perfectly fine as well. Just finely chop your ginger, garlic and onion, and that will work as well. In here I have a few whole spices, and so you can see I have bay leaf, cinnamon, cardamom. This is called badi elaichi. It's basically a cardamom, but you can say brown cardamom. And and then I have some cloves and garlic in there. So in here the oil was hot, so I dumped in all my onion paste in here, and then on the other side I want to just use my whole spices and add it to the oil and let it kind of absorb and add flavor to the oil. And at the same time I will let my onions kind of saute over here. So this is sauteing nicely. I'm gonna now mix those two, and that will continue to saute for another couple of minutes. Again, when you make the paste, do not try to put too much water in, just only so that it helps you with the blending, but not too much. In the meantime, what I did is I pureed 1 big tomato in that same magic bullet container, and so you can use 2 small tomatoes, 1 big tomato. You can adjust that. Again, you can finely chop this. There are certain instances when you don't want to grind and you don't want to make paste out of your onion or your tomatoes, but in this case, because it's a curry and it's gonna cook for a long time, I felt like it was fine to do the paste. I also find that when you slow cook Rajma, the onions and things like that don't necessarily reduce down too much, and so that way if it's in a paste, it kind of makes it a more homogeneous consistency as well. So to this I'm going to add a little bit of salt, and then now I'm going to add my tomato paste. Let this cook again for 2 to 3 minutes before we add our spices. So look at that, it has been about 3 to 4 minutes and it has nicely sauteing. So now I'm going to add some of my spices. About 1/4 to half a teaspoon of turmeric. If you want it spicy, adjust the spice level, but about half a teaspoon of red chili powder. Again, different chili powders have different strength, so adjust accordingly. Another half teaspoon of garam masala. Add a little bit more spice. Again, I have about 1 to 1.5 cups of red kidney beans, and so you would want to adjust the spices based on that. Kidney beans itself, like when you cook it, and it has so much of its own taste that you don't really need a lot of different masalas. Just some garam masala and chili powder does it. So I'm gonna let that saute for another minute or so. Add some more salt to taste. So the kidney beans that I have here, like I said, it's 1 to 1.5 cups of kidney beans, and I just put them. They haven't been really soaking. They are your unsoaked kidney beans, and I'm not going to soak them. So if you want, you can soak them overnight, but I hadn't planned on this. So, and the beauty of slow cooking is that it will, you know, absorb the spices and all the kind of tomato and onion flavor while it soaks up and balloons it as well. So I'm just gonna now add the rajma or kidney beans into I'm gonna drain this water off and then add it into the pot. Okay, so I put that in. There was a little bit water, about 1/4 of a cup. I let that be there, and as you can see now, it seems like there's less kidney beans and more masala, but as these kidney beans absorb the water and soak up the masala, it will be fine. And then what I also want to do is add some more water in here so that it soaks up nicely. So that's it. I'm gonna turn off my saute mode, turned it off already, and I'm gonna put the lid on and show you the settings for slow cooking. Here my lid is on in the sealing position, and all you need to do is use your slow cooking method here. Now I'm preparing this for the evening, so I have about 6 to 8 hours. So I'm gonna just do slow cook. If you don't have as much time, what you can do is you can use the bean chili mode for an hour or so and then do slow cook. Now again, in slow cook there are multiple adjustments that you can do. So you can do high, you can do low, you can do medium. I'm gonna make it high and then I'm gonna adjust the time to 7 hours. Okay, and I will see you and show you what it looks like at the end of this video.